Hello guys, welcome to all of you. In the last video, we have seen this question related to RLC circuit. In this circuit, we have seen that after t greater than 0, if we draw this circuit again, then we can find out that this circuit was achieved. In this circuit, we can see that this was not any kind of typical circuit. Means here we are talking about series RLC circuit or parallel circuit. In this circuit, we can see that resistance, capacitance and inductor are connected in such a way that we cannot say that this is the series RLC circuit or parallel RLC circuit. So we have seen in the last video how can we deal with such type of circuit. Now in this video we will see that if there is something like typical circuit, then how can we deal it. Suppose this type of circuit is given to us. Here we can see that here capacitance, inductor and resistance all are connected in parallel. So we can say that this is the parallel RLC circuit. Since there is no source connected to these circuits, so it is known as source free parallel RLC circuit. Here we can see that resistance, inductor and capacitor are connected in series and no source is connected to this circuit. So we can say this is a source free series RLC circuit. In the question, it will be asked to find out VCT or ILT for t greater than 0. In another case, there may be question related to switching. Suppose this circuit is given and it is said that at t is equal to 0, this switch moved from position A to position B. So the voltage V naught t is asked for t greater than 0 second. Here we can see that if we move the circuit here in position B, then it will be a RLC circuit. And in this case, if we see that if we move this switch at t is equal to 0 second, then this will be a series RLC circuit. And here IT is asked for t greater than 0 second. So we will find out this kind of circuit during solution of our question. How can we solve this question? Let us see steps of solution of these questions. First of all, we will find out characteristic equation of the circuit. For a series RLC circuit, this is the characteristic equation in terms of value of elements. And here, if we compare these two equations, then we can find out alpha is equal to R upon 2L and omega naught is equal to 1 upon under root LC. In parallel RLC circuit, this is the characteristic equation of the circuit. And if we compare this equation to this standard equation of characteristic equation, then alpha will be equal to 1 upon 2 RC and omega naught will be equal to 1 by under root LC. Then we will find out root of this characteristic equation. And if alpha is greater than omega naught, and S1 and S2 are real and unequal, then we can say this is a overdamped response. For overdamped response, for series RLC circuit and parallel RLC circuit, these equations can be written. We can see that for series RLC circuit, the equations are in the variable ILT terms, and for parallel RLC circuit, the equations will be in terms of VCT variable. Now, if it is a critically damped system, means that is alpha is equal to omega naught and both the real roots are equal, then we can write these equations in terms of ILT and VCT for series RLC circuit and parallel RLC circuit accordingly. If alpha is less than omega, or we can say that S1 and S2 root are complex and conjugate of each other, then we write this formula for the calculation of ILT and VCT. As we have calculated ILT and VCT with variable A and B, so we have to find out the value of variable A and B. For this, we will use initial condition of the circuit. For that, we will draw the circuit for t less than 0 second, or we can say at t is equal to 0 minus second, we will draw circuit and we will find out IL0 minus and VC0 minus from the circuit. That is the current passing through inductor at t is equal to 0 minus and voltage across capacitor at t is equal to 0 minus second. As we know that capacitor and inductor does not change its state instantaneously, so we can write IL0 plus is equal to IL0 minus and VC0 plus is equal to VC0 minus. We will find out IL0 plus value and VC0 plus value. Now we will draw the circuit for t is equal to 0 plus second, and in case of series RLC circuit, we will find out di0 plus by dt, and for parallel RLC circuit, we will find out dVC0 plus by dt. Now, using these two values, we will put these values in the equation of ILT or VCT, and we will calculate A and B constant value. As we will find out the value of A and B, then these value will be put in these equations, and these equations will be our solutions. So here we can see after finding di0 plus by dt, dVC0 plus by dt, we will find out the value of A and B, and we will put it in equation of ILT and VCT. Then this equation will be our answer. Here we can see this is a source free series RLC circuit. If we write the differential equation of the circuit, then this will be differential equation, and this is the characteristic equation of the circuit. And for parallel RLC circuit, this is the differential equation, and for this circuit, characteristic equation will be like this. So let us see a question. Here is the question. In this question, it is said that switch opens instantaneously at t is equal to 0 second. Then the value of IT has been asked for t greater than 0 second. These are the options given in this question. Let us see the solution of the question. Here we can see that if switch is opened at t is equal to 0 second, then for t greater than 0 second, the circuit will be like this. And here if we see, then R value will be equal to 6 plus 10 is equal to 16 ohm. Capacitance value is 1 by 24 farad and inductance value is 2 Henry. We can see that after t greater than 0 second, when switch is opened, then this will become a source free series RLC circuit. As we know, the characteristic equation of source free series RLC circuit is S square plus R by L into S plus 1 by LC. equal to 0. Now put the values of R, L and C in this equation, then we can find out this characteristic equation. So root of this equation will be equal to S1 is equal to minus 6 and S2 is equal to minus 2. If we calculate the value of alpha and omega naught, then alpha can be written as R by 2L for series RLC circuit and omega naught can be written as 1 by under root LC. So these values will be equal to alpha equal to 4 and omega naught equal to 3.46. Here we can see that alpha is greater than omega naught and its roots are unequal and real, so its response will be overdamped. As we have seen our steps of solution of series RLC circuit, that if system is a overdamped system, then IT can be written as A e to the power S1t plus B e to the power ST2 for t greater than 0 second. Now we have calculated the roots value S1 and S2 as minus 6 and minus 2. So put these values here and this equation will be like this. Assume it equation number 1. After calculation of IT value, we will calculate value of variable A and B. For this, we will use the initial condition of the circuit. Here we can see for t less than 0 second, at t equal to 0 minus second, the circuit will be like this. Since this capacitor and inductor will charged from minus infinity to t equal to 0 minus second, so capacitor will be open circuited since it will be at steady state and inductor will be short circuited. So IL0 minus current will be 0 since this is open circuit, so no current will flow in this branch, so IL0 minus will be equal to 0 and VC0 minus can be calculated as the voltage across this 6 ohm resistance. So VC0 minus will be equal to 6 upon 6 plus 2 into 32 volt, that will be equal to 24 volt. This is the voltage division law for a series connection of resistance. As we know that capacitor and inductor does not change its value instantaneously, so we can say that VC0 minus equal to VC0 plus and IL0 minus equal to IL0 plus. Now for t greater than 0 second, at t equal to 0 plus, if we draw the circuit, then circuit will be like this. If we write KVL in the circuit, then we can find out the current IL0 plus is flowing these two resistances, that is minus 6 into IL0 plus. The current is flowing IL0 plus in this 10 ohm, so minus 10 into IL0 plus minus VC0 plus capacitor voltage and minus VL0 plus voltage across inductor, that will be equal to 0. As we have calculated that IL0 plus is equal to 0 and VC0 plus is equal to 24 volt, so we will put these values in this equation. After putting these values, we can find out this equation. We know that VL0 plus, that is the voltage across inductor, can be written as LdILt by dt. Since we are calculating these voltages and currents at 0 plus, so here it will be DIL0 plus by dt. So DIL0 plus by dt can be written as minus 12 ampere per second. As we have calculated the value of I0 plus and Di0 plus by dt, then we will put these values in equation number 1. If we put I0 plus equal to 0, then this equation will be equal to A e to the power 0 plus B e to the power 0 equal to 0. So here we can find out A plus B equal to 0. We have calculated Di0 plus by dt equal to minus 12. So we will put this value in this equation, and this DILT by dt can be achieved by differentiating this equation number 1. So we have differentiated this equation number 1. This is DILT by dt, that will be equal to minus 6a e to the power minus 60 minus 2b e to the power minus 2t. We will find out equation number 2 and equation number 3 after putting the values of I0 plus and Di0 plus by dt. We will solve these two equations, then we can find out a value will be equal to 3 and b value will be equal to minus 3. So IT value can be written as 3 e to the power minus 60 minus 3 e to the power minus 2t for t greater than 0 second. So this is our option B given in the question. So in this way, by step solution, we can find out the transient of IT for source free series RLC circuit and transient for VCT of source free parallel RLC circuit. See you guys in next video.